Hey y'all, what's good? To my subscribers, I kind of apologize. It's been like a week and a half to almost 2 weeks since I last posted a video besides tonight. This is going to be my second of 8 videos I'm uploading tonight. Hey man, look, life happens. What can I say? From drama to new things to a messed up computer, lack of internet connection. Ugh. But it's all good now. We here. Blacklist. Yeah, this episode though, first of all, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. Like, how do I put this? The attention wasn't on any one person. That's what I really love about this episode. I mean, you can argue to say it was more on Agent Liz King, but at the same time, I mean, of course, James Spader once again playing excellent in as Red Remington. Okay, Red, man, that dude. I have to say this, end of the episode though. And for those who don't know, I don't review Blacklist like I do some of my other reviews going through it, because just watch it, you'll understand why. But anyways, yeah, Red though. Straight up gangster once again. Gangster. Old school. And I mean, his apology to Mr. Copeland. He went a little bit overboard because emotions got the best of him. He didn't spray too much, but he squeezed off a couple extra rounds up and down. A little bit messy, but I liked it nonetheless. I mean, we see the tie-in, more about his past is coming, which is what I want to do. The way Blacklist in this season 1, okay, the way they've constructed this story is beautiful. Throughout, each specific case, we have stories going here, and we see, Red giving advice to doggone Liz, like, yo, you better make sure about this whole adoption thing, no doubts. And then she sees this whole Cyprus adoption agency. Now, this was crazy, not crazy in the normal sense, but this whole thing about adoption and everything else that was involved within this episode, it was a crazy thing. Like, it was it hit home to a lot of things. Now, I wasn't emotionally affected as I am sometimes, but it really hits home and gets you to think. I mean, like, And then I love how they took a shot at the foster care system. Thank you for doing that. Nothing personal against the foster system, but the whole fact is, like, the system screwed up. Like with most things with the American government. Pretty much, no, I'm just going pretty much everything with the American government. It's screwed up. Just be real. It's screwed up. And what they did here. But then, shoot, when he was the main dude, okay, when he was captured, I love that he went on some freaking Brave New. I was thinking Brave New World, because that's where he went with this whole legacy and breeding. And the first time that thought entered was, you actually see in the thumbnail when Liz is in their building and she sees like those 25 different women, or how many ever there were, freaking just there for breeding. And yeah, Brave New World, how there was the sperm that was donated. They had 6 when they wanted to, but that wasn't the point here. The point here was freaking they produce babies. Like, that's what the thing is. And it's almost like cattle breeding. There's a whole bunch of elements that you can go off of there. So that, I thought that was just beautifully done. And the dude running in front of the bus, he's like, oh, yo, I'm dead. He freaks out, gets hit by a bus. We don't know if that bus was sent. Probably now it's probably a city bus, but still brought mystique. And it shows, I mean, once again, dudes be making mistakes. Okay, I love how they did it. Look, I don't love-hate relationship with the cops, with the 5 and I'm not going to get into my views on the police here and a whole bunch of government in this one. But I do love detective work. I've always loved watching shows like Law and Order, talking about the original, CSI, getting the original, The Closer, just to name a few, and the detective work that was done. And Liz and the whole group, and picking things up, different clues left behind. Red doing his thing, of course, as always, thinking, trying to get Liz to think outside of that police strict, mindset into the mind of the criminal, especially considering she's a profile. Okay, so, but doggone, I also love that they went to the doggone narcotics dealer, drug dealer, and that dude, Russell, I believe his name was. That dude, you know what? He reminds me. I could vibe with him. He reminds me of dudes I grew up with. Yeah, or dudes I grew up with. Like, yeah, man. Y'all don't even know. Like that whole scene, like just brought me back. Brought me back. Even though he knew the knowledge of. I mean, he was a professional. Say what you want. Dude was a professional. Okay, he had things on lock. He knew things about the pharmaceutical companies and all that. So, excellent job bringing in that character. Like, it's a memorable character, and he was only in there for what, one scene. That's how you know the quality of a show, of a book, or something. Dude's in there for one scene for like literally like 5 minutes. Okay, and the dude made a huge impact on the story. I'm just saying. Blacklist bringing that fire this year. Anything else? Oh, of course we see the CIA agent. Dang, I can't remember her name, but helping Red. You know that all this time. I'm glad that female got dusted. That old lady director, whatever her name was, got dusted. She needed to go. I ain't liked her since day one. Okay, as a character, I ain't liked her. She needed to go. I'm glad Red did it, and I'm glad she was the one that was the mole and not somebody actually in the interior. And also the connection of the boss of Liz boss. Him, I'm still on the fence whether I actually like him or not. I don't know. Wrestler, he's making a change. I used to couldn't stand that guy, but couldn't stand him, but I was antagonistic. But now, Wrestler over the last few, you know, he's rubbing off on me slightly. Still don't but you know, it is what it is. And I wasn't surprised that the CIA like I already knew her. Come on. And plus it's the CIA. And I'm definitely not gonna go off on it. I ain't trying to get capped. Right now. I ain't trying to get assassinated right now because of a YouTube video. But overall, I thought, you know, I would give this probably an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was an outstanding episode of Blacklist. I mean, the pacing was good. It wasn't nothing spectacular. You know, they didn't go too deep into characterization and character development. Although they did go a bit more with the CIA lady. You know, I like the themes and concept, but it wasn't, you know, mind-blowing, no shaking up of the story. Although we did get some story progression, obviously, especially with the end there. But yeah, overall, like I said, thoroughly enjoyed the episode. And tell me y'all thoughts. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe, and till next time, y'all. Peace.